Hi, I'm Jason, and I'm going to take a few minutes to show you how to get started with Check Your Planner. If you haven't signed up, it just takes a few seconds to create a username, a password for the whole family to use, and an account name. The account name is used in the address of your family's Check Your Planner site. After signing up, your next step is to set up your school year. Don't worry about getting it exactly right, you can adjust this later. If you're starting in the middle of the school year, go ahead and pick the first day you want to start using the planner. Now you're ready to plan the details of your school year on the plan page. Don't worry about getting everything in right away. Check Your Planner lets you start simple and then add details if and when it makes sense. Let's start with a simple one. Camilla is learning to read, and we want her to read with Mom every day. So we put her name in, the subject, and what she needs to do. For now, we'll plan to do this for the whole school year and every day of the week, but if we want to change things up later in the school year, that'll be easy to do. Now when I click the Proceed button, Camilla's entire year of reading is scheduled. Let's do another one. Camilla is taking piano and needs to practice 3 times a week. We click to add another class, fill in the subject and the assignment, and then use these check boxes over here to set a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. Save the changes and that class is ready to go. We'll do one more with even more detail. Matthew is taking biology, and we want him to see specific assignments every day. We enter the basic information as before, but then click here so that we can add more details. On this page we can search to see if someone else has already made a plan for this curriculum that we can just use. Or we can start typing the sequence of assignments for this class. We don't have to fill in the whole year at one time. You can go as far as you want and then add more when you have time. Sometimes I'll tell Dad to add more assignments to the end so that we don't forget. I want to point out that these dates on the side give you a guide about how far into the school year you're planning, but they're not set in stone. If later you decide to change your school schedule around, the assignments will automatically shift to keep the sequence of the assignments correct. Once you're done, close this window, save the new class, and biology is all ready for Matthew to start. Now that we've set all that up, let's see the result in the Daily Tasks page. This is the place where you and your students use Check Your Planner on a daily basis. I've added a few more classes to make this look a little more like a real schedule. Let's follow a day in the life of Matthew. Matthew gets up and gets his reading done first. Now when he checks it off, it gets marked as ready for inspection. This task is on Matthew's mom's to inspect list. When she's ready, she can pull it up on the planner on her phone and give it a thumbs up it's done or flag it for corrections. After inspection, it's satisfyingly crossed off. That's the basic flow of an assignment in Check Your Planner. Let's say later Matthew finishes his math and his science. When Mom gets around to taking a look, science is okay, but Matthew got a few wrong on math and he needs to take another look at that. Later that afternoon, Matthew sees his mistakes and he checks off his math again. Now, I don't know about your home, but in our home, not everyone gets every single assignment done every single day. Making sure that nothing gets missed when life happens is where Check Your Planner really helps. Let's see what Check Your Planner does with these incomplete tasks the next day. The next school day, all of the incomplete assignments automatically carry forward and get a mark indicating they're late. Of course, the previous day's math still needs to be inspected as well. I also want to briefly show you that if you click on an assignment, some additional options appear, showing you a calendar for this class, and you can find out what assignment is planned for any day, and there are several interesting buttons here I'll cover in another video. I'm almost done. I have one more important thing to show you. I noticed here that assignments are scheduled for Thanksgiving, and I want to take those days off of school. To do that, I go back to the plan page, click on the calendar, and simply click the days I want to take off. You can do this at any time in the school year, and all of your class schedules will automatically update to give you that day off. Change your mind again, just click the date again. The number of days in your school year is always up to date here. Thanks so much for your interest in Check Your Planner. With the info from this video, you should be able to get a strong start using it. If you ever have troubles or a question comes up, click this button on the side to send me a note and I'll give you a hand personally. I want you to have a successful homeschooling year, and I hope Check Your Planner is as helpful to your family as it has been for mine.